My name is Dave Wharry, and I am the Southern Regional Director for Precision Ag here at Hoober's. I want to talk a little bit about our training, what we do training both internally and with customers. What we've done in the past is we have a trailer that we've put together to do training events in, and what we found is it's real hard to get customers to come to that. So what we've done is we've kind of changed that into a product-specific training where we'll bring, say combines. We did one last fall just before harvest season. We brought a combine in and we trained specifically on a combine. So we had our combine specialist train the customers on mechanics. I went over display functionality and data storage and transfer. So we found that really worked well, and we're going to do more of that going forward into the future. Sprayer specific, planter specific as we come into the spring, things like that. And then when we go out to training a good bit. We don't all, whether it's the 7 or 8 of us, we'll go out to different training events. Everybody kind of has a strong suit. So guys that are good with sprayers, things like that, they'll go out to training at, say, Raven or Ag Leader. Guys that are planters, they'll go out to Case and train with planters or Kinsey. So wherever the strong suits are, and then we put a real strong emphasis on cooperation in the department. We do conference calls every week where anything new and different we run into, we try and relay to each other. If we've been out to training, we try and share that information internally so that there's a good chance if somebody runs against a problem, one of us has seen it before, and we can rely on that for a real fast resolution whenever we have problems out in the field. So we've been in precision ag really heavy for about 10 years now. Started in late 2005. It was myself and Ken really when that got started. As we've grown the department, we actually were a separate department at the time, and that worked well up until a few years ago. We started to see the trend within precision ag, within the industry, within the whole goods industry, that more and more equipment's coming set up from the factory with this precision in it, or it's the equipment is much more precision based. Feeling that integration, we decided that we should go from a separate department and integrate all those positions instead of under one umbrella, integrate to our specific stores. So we've got specialists at each store that are they're responsible to the store manager. So that fosters more of a localized responsibility, localized reaction. Customers identify with a specific specialist, and that has worked out really well for us. We're still in an evolving state there, still trying to nail that down, but it's worked real well for us. And going forward, I think that the way we set that up is going to work out better. It decentralizes a little bit because we're spread over a wide enough area. No two stores are the same. Every store has its own individual character, flavor, personality, and being able to incorporate that within each site is working better for us. Plus, we got different crops. I mean, we go from peanuts in the south to cranberries in New Jersey to soybeans, wheat, and corn in Pennsylvania. A lot of dairy in Pennsylvania. So each store has a very different crop makeup, which really individualizes it. So I think the industry standard or industry average is 18 months for precision ag specialist burnout. We have lost one in 10 years. I myself have been at it for over 10 years now. And I think a lot of that is due to management's support for us. They really give us the ball and let us roll with it. We're trusted to do our job, and we know what our job is. We enjoy doing our job. We're not really micromanaged. We understand what needs to be done. Our goal is to support the end customer, and to really, if they're thriving, then we'll thrive. They'll come back. They'll do more business with us, and I think that model has obviously worked well for us, because even on a year like this, where it's a really down year, we're seeing at least even sales, if not a little bit better than last year. So that service approach, which is really the core value of this company and has been for 75 years, that core service value is what lets us feel good about our jobs, and really we're all a little bit stubborn. We all like what we do, and if you give us a challenge, that's what fires us up. That's what gets us going. So that's really what I would say that the real retention is why we have real good employee retention.